G'day, everyone. Trying to be Australian there. Welcome to live stream. It's so great that you guys can join us. We're going to be unboxing today. This guy, the Gan 251 Leap UV edition, the Gan Pyraminx. These are ones that I have unboxed before, except again re-released them with a UV coating. So excited about that. Also, we're going to be unboxing the Moyu 2021 WRM, the WRM, which has been out for maybe a month or two, but I haven't opened it yet. Saved it for a special day like today. We're also going to be opening the new RS3M Maglev edition because why not? And last but not least, the one I'm most excited about, the Gan 11M Mini. This could be a game changer. It really could be. I'll tell you later, but I'm very excited. Also, big shout out to everyone who's joining in the chat. It's really great to see so many people saying hi. We've got Vishnu over here. Hey Vishnu, JJ Cuba, how you going? Jivesh, hello. Grace, Anna, lots of people who are joining in the chat. That's really cool. Ryan, hey Ryan, how you going? Joel, how you going? Muhammad, lots and lots of you guys. But hey, can you please put your hands together to welcome my good friend all the way from another part of Australia? It is Panda Cuba! Woo! Who needs to unmute herself?
Yep, I haven't. No.
Yeah, no, you have. You are here.
I am here. Good, because
Yes, you are. Hey, Panda Cuba,
thank
how you
goodness.
going?
Yeah, good. How you guys doing, everyone? How we doing? Hope we're good.
It is going off. Chat is going off. Good times.
Yeah.
Lots of
Who
people.
loves? Yeah, love a good unboxing. I think everyone finds it very satisfying to unbox some awesome cubes, and
so
you know
good.
us, we love our Gans.
So good. Hey, quick question for you,
Mm.
Panda Cuba. Which cube are you most excited about?
Yeah,
Tonight,
it's
as
definitely
we
the
do this
mini.
unboxing.
Yeah,
The
definitely
mini,
the
this
mini.
little guy.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
mini.
it's the box. Partly, we were just saying that the box is just so pretty. Like you can't throw out that
yes,
mini
I
box.
know.
It's so shiny,
So
wonderful
shiny.
reflective qualities. But no, I actually
That's
used
so
to main the
exciting.
354, and
Oh yeah.
I love the small size because I can't. I struggle with M's, so
Yep.
having a smaller cube definitely is better. How about you? Which one are you most excited about?
Yeah, same. The mini. But really, all 5 cubes. I'm very excited to give them a go.
Yeah.
And before we get into it, there is big news. Big news in the world, in the international world of cubing, and that is, speaking of mini, segue.
Yeah.
Panda Cuba is expecting a mini of her own because
Yes.
come February next year, am I right? She's
Yeah.
gonna be a mum, Panda mum.
Yes, I am. I'm very excited to have my own little
So good.
cubing family.
I know, it's
I
super
think I was saying
exciting.
to you, yeah, I was very excited to teach this kid cubing. Like that's the first thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to teach him to walk. I'll just teach him how to cube from a really
Yeah.
early
No,
age.
hey, that's the reason why you've got kids, to teach them how to cube. I mean, like,
I know.
it's so obvious. Yeah. So if you haven't already, can you please consider subscribing to Panda Cuba? It's right there on the screen. You've got like well over 1,000 subscribers now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. I have a really great subscriber base and very fortunate that I get to
good.
do what I do. I love it.
Yeah, and we love you. We're very grateful for all that you do. So please
Thank you.
head over to her channel and show some love. Otherwise, hey, let's get into it.
Yep.
Today's sponsor, of course, is Daily Puzzles. Woo!
Nice product placement.
Oh yes, I know. I just conveniently happen to have this mat right here.
I know the
But yes,
exact same one.
Daily Puzzles very kindly provided us with everything that you're going to see here tonight. Yeah, fantastic Daily Puzzles. We're going to talk a little bit more about them later. But yeah, otherwise, let's get into it. So we're going to start with the 251 UV edition. And here we go. We got to do this right. So let's open these boxes correctly.
Yep. Just recently tidied up this room, so I'm getting my mat out.
Whoa, nice.
Oh, so pretty.
Yes.
I love a Gan box. I'm sorry, I still do.
So, oh, hey, but that's smaller.
Is it smaller?
Okay. Oh, is it? Or is it the exact same size?
Maybe it's like the 251. Like
It
the
really
last
feels
lot.
like it's smaller. Oh no, it's not. I just got the
No,
impression
it's
that it
got
was.
it's got
Once you
the
take that out,
base
yeah, it's
in
still
it.
the
Yeah.
same. Yeah. Oh, for a second, I just thought it was small. Anyway, let's do it again. 3, 2, 1, bonk. This, ladies and gents, is the Gan 251M. Now, here's my previous Gan 251M. So this is the
Mhm.
Leap edition, the one
Yep.
with all the bells and whistles.
Mhm.
It's got, I believe this is the one that has like corner magnets and everything. It's got adjustable magnets over there too, as you can see.
Yep.
It's pretty amazing. But for the first time, this has been released with a UV coating. Can you see how glossy that is?
Oh, that is my happy place. I love shiny cubes so much.
Oh my gosh. That feels amazing. I am a real sucker for the UV coating. There's something about it that, so it's meant to increase grip. I think that's the main thing, but it's just shiny. It's like, it's shiny.
It is also more scratch resistant
So
when it's
good.
got the UV coating.
It is definitely more scratch resistant. So yeah, you can see the
It's
difference
meant to
here
last
between the
better.
two. This is the previous one, and this is the new UV coated one.
Yep.
Of course, proof's in the pudding, so let's give it a go. I always just try out several J pounds. That's sort of what I do to like spam the cube to see what it feels like. So that's the previous one, and the new one. Yep, I'm sold. All right, cube review over. This is my new main, everyone.
It's so good. It doesn't have words. It's so good.
To say. Ah, this is so nice.
Well, to be fair, we may be a bit biased, everyone. We both do main a UV Gan 11M Pro.
This is
when
amazing.
We do
this is actually so nice. So I confess, maybe it's because I've got big fingers. I find 2x2 a little bit tricky sometimes because I don't know. I find it a bit hard to like grip onto it and everything. And suddenly, like, I mean, the previous version isn't slippery or anything, but there's something about this one that's just better.
Yeah.
It's just better, guys. Yeah.
Well, we've had a request. Can you compare the two cubes? Like your thoughts between the two 251s?
Yeah, I'll make a video where I compare them. Yeah, perhaps I could. Well, I'll say some thoughts now. They are the same they really are the same in every other way. I mean, the weight feels basically exactly the same. Magnet strength, exactly the same. So like I showed before, they're both going to have adjustable magnets that you can see there. Both going to have corner magnets as well. So that's going to add to the stability. Really unique for a 2x2 to have corner magnets. And yeah, really the only difference is grip, but that's enough for me. Like that makes all the difference to me. Yeah.
And especially if you were saying like you find it a bit hard if they're too small, the grip actually becomes a lot more important.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, here's the part where everyone roasts me for like my trash 2x2 times. But hey,
I don't know, mine are pretty bad.
I'm just gonna be me and just solve the way that I solve, all right? And haters gonna hate. Here we go.
Oh, I haven't solved. Oh no, I haven't solved 2x2 in too long.
That was so nice. Not the time. The cube. The cube is very nice. Yeah. Are there any other questions in the comments about this new 251M?
Just looking now.
Yeah, dude. I really thought that I would have to like spend a bit more time sort of thinking about like whether this might replace my main, but it's like no, it's done. It's done.
Yeah. Because what are you using at the moment?
Oops.
Oh, wrong alg. Oh,
that was the wrong.
Can you save it? Can you save it?
Nope.
Nope.
The answer is nope. It is a big fat nope.
Still a +2.
So I'm currently maining the new 251M. Although I don't think I'm maining the Leap. I think it's like the version before it. I can't remember what it's called. Because I found the magnets of the Leap just a bit too strong. I mean, hopefully they release a UV version of the other variants as well.
Yeah, well, I would love a Scoob.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
When I say the word a bit better.
Variant now, it only makes me think of one thing.
Yep. Ooh.
Does Panda Cuba know? What does the word variant make you think of?
Well, I could think of a lot of. There's a TV show, but I can't remember which one. But
100% TV show.
Why is my brain not working? I have been watching it all on Netflix these holidays.
People in the chat know. People in the chat know. Come on, chat. When you hear the word variant, Yeah, there you go. Clueless Cuba. It's Loki, my
Oh,
friend.
that's what I watched. Yeah,
It's
I loved that.
Loki. Yeah, everyone knows.
Actually,
Everyone in the chat knows.
I just
100%.
like JJ
100%
Cuba
Loki.
though,
Why?
because he said variables in science, and we're both science teachers, so like that also wins a little bit. Good job, JJ. Our teachers should be proud. Let's have a look.
Okay, now my professional, very, very carefully reflected upon opinion for the 251M UV coded is yes. The answer is yes. Yes to everything. Done. Okay, next.
So professional. So you're sold already. You've only done like 2 souls.
No, I did like 3 or 4.
Good? Just that good?
Yeah, no, it's that's good. It's done. It's amazing.
Wow.
Hey, Panda, do you mind showing us on the Daily Puzzles website where we can get that from?
Yeah, let's see if I can remember how to. Yep, nope. It's been a while since I've.
There we go.
Was that you or me?
I just changed it for you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit rusty with my stream skills. Yep, so available on Daily Puzzles for $62.50 Australian. Don't forget there are some amazing discount codes like Tingman that you can use at Daily Puzzles. And of course, there's Olaw and a few others like Panda Cuba.
Yes.
Can also use. So.
In terms of brevity, Panda does superior to Tingman. It's only 5 characters that you need to type in. Whereas for Tingman, it's like 7 characters. It makes all the difference, right? Yeah. All right, guys. Next one. So we are now going to unbox another new Pyraminx, another new puzzle, and it's the Gan Pyraminx. So this is the enhanced version, the Pyraminx M, magnetic, and just like the previous, it is UV coated. Now, I, as people might know, do not main the Gan Pyraminx. I main version 1 of the X-Men Bell. I don't know why. I'm old school like that. Meanwhile, my daughter mains. She mains one that's even like cheaper and to me like simpler, which is the T like MS.
That is a popular one in Melbourne. When I scramble, I do scramble a lot of those.
Yeah, at competitions, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a very popular. It's affordable and awesome. Yeah. Oh man, I love UV so much. It's so honestly my favorite.
With adjustable. No, I mean, like, come on, which Pyraminx is going to come with this? Which Pyraminx is going to come with this customizability? It makes like 0 sense.
No, it's so good.
It is so amazing. So I have the just like for the 251M, I've got the previous one to compare it to. So this is the previous Gan Pyraminx, and look, it was already pretty shiny. It already was fairly glossy. But let's open this guy and we'll see for ourselves.
Even with the plastic, the shininess is just off the charts.
Hats off to whoever wrapped this, by the way. It's amazing. I want this person to wrap all of my Christmas presents.
Well, I feel wrapping a Pyraminx especially, it's such an odd shape. Like I don't have any cute boxes that fit them.
All right, here we go. It's time for the shininess comparison. Oh my gosh.
Oh god. I'm looking at mine, and like I have the normal one. That is so much more shiny.
It's like my eyes.
I think it's even just like feedback on the camera. The reflectiveness is just sometimes you get the right angle just right in the camera.
Like what the? That's insane. I mean, it means it's going to be a fingerprint magnet.
It probably will be.
That's my fingerprint there for people to like prints. Try and copy it, and then they can break into stuff using my fingerprint.
It's scratch resistant, which is partly why I have UV coated puzzles.
Let's see how scratch resistant it is. Guys.
Oh no! Don't! Oh no!
No.
Oh, that's like my worst nightmare. I don't know how everyone else feels about them, but yeah, no.
This is the previous one. It's just so buttery.
It is.
I think I almost found it like too buttery, and the new one.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so amazing. It's really hard to describe the difference. It feels different while being exactly the same. I think I'm not feeling the difference in the Pyraminx as much as I was for the 2x2.
Out of curiosity, what GES nuts come standard in that? Just rip off one of the tips. Because I think I changed. I main the Gan Pyra.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and you want to grab just around the edge so you can just pull the lid off as opposed to pulling the whole piece out.
No, I
Yeah,
want to break it.
That will make for an interesting stream. Because I changed mine so it's got the yellow. Ooh, there we go. Because I find the yellow is just a better setting. It's just a lot tighter.
Cannot. I can't.
Well, let's guess.
I just cut my nails. I was like, I need my hands to look good for
challenges.
No,
yeah, it's not yellow though, because I think I saw yellow in the box.
Sorry, it ain't gonna happen. Okay, this is even more embarrassing, but let's do some Pyraminx solves. Panda, do you want to see whether there's any questions in the chat that we can respond to?
I don't think I want to do this one from Vinita Singh. No, not that one. Sorry, it keeps moving so quickly. There was one that someone wrote literally. Oh, here is Vishnu. Do a scratch chest with a chainsaw.
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. I want to get a chainsaw first, but you know.
I would just. I don't know. I'm so precious about my puzzles. I don't even let my partner touch them. I actually just like when he touches my puzzles. So I don't know how I'd go with like a chainsaw anywhere near. I
haven't solved Pyraminx for so long.
I haven't scrambled it because I haven't solved mine in months. So.
Wait, what? What color am I doing? Oh, yep.
I've done that in a comp. I was like, I'm gonna start here, and then I start the timer. I don't know where I'm starting. I saw one that I thought would be a good question. Here we go. Clueless Cuba. Hopefully you're not that clueless. You ask a good question.
I've seen.
Are they
customizable?
Are they customizable
totally
magnets?
Customizable. Oh wait. Are there? No.
No. It just has more magnets, I believe. Yeah. The enhanced. It doesn't have changeable.
But it's got like edge magnets, which you might be able to see over there. Can you see that?
I mean, if you really wanted
like edge magnets, which is pretty cool.
Like so
if you really wanted stability to this,
Yeah, so if you wanted though, you could buy some magnets from Daily Puzzles and add them to the tip where I'm showing you now, and you could make the tip slightly more magnetic, but that's about it. You can't probably customize the core magnets in the same way.
Wait, what am I doing? No! Fumbled at the end.
Oh, the lockups.
Did I even reset that? Because that looks like the exact same time.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I noticed
the best budget Pyraminx is 100% to me. It's probably going to be the MS, the T.
Yeah.
TMS.
I concur. Definitely the MS.
The TMS series is just like, it doesn't make any sense that they can make puzzles at that price. It literally makes no sense.
And we've got Rishant.
Yeah, someone just said timer didn't start. Sorry.
X-Men Bell versus UV coated.
Oh, for me, it's still going to be the Bell. So just having done 2 solves now, the thing that I don't like about the Gan Pyraminx is that I just find it so smooth. It almost doesn't give me feedback. Like I almost can't tell when I'm making moves. It sounds really, really weird. But at the same time, like there are people who love the Gan Pyraminx so much. And so if that's you, you probably would appreciate the change in texture. But having said that, like I mentioned before, the difference isn't as drastic as it was for the 2x2. The 2x2 really felt like it was just worlds apart. This one just feels like more like a gradual, difference.
See, for me, I actually really like the Gan Pyra. I did tighten it because it is way too smooth. You will overturn and slip all the time. But you get used to it. So I would argue you do get used to it. In the same way when the 11M Pro came out, everyone sort of wasn't sure because it was too fast. But you do get used to it.
I can't. I actually remembered it. I'm very impressed with myself. There'll be people in the chat who are like me, right? Like I basically only practice Pyraminx like the day before a comp. That's it.
Mine's the night before usually, or the day of sometimes. We've got Joel asking, is the UV coated Pyra the standard version or the Explorer? I think this is actually the enhanced that Billy sent me.
It's the enhanced version, yeah.
And I think it's because I saw magnets. You can tell on the Pyra if you twist the bottom, you should see a magnet in the white plastic. So if you twist the bottom, like one of those, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you twist it like this on the enhance, there's a magnet. You can see magnets in those pieces there. That's the gate. That isn't
Like
in the
that,
Explorer. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, in the
There you go.
no, these ones.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay, I think it might be time to stop Pyraminx valves. I don't even know why I'm still doing it. I am not even enjoying this at all.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Pyra. I could probably be
Although,
faster at it if I learned
himself, happy with that.
Elks.
Yeah.
I think if you tighten it, you might actually like it in a comp, but that's okay.
True. Yeah, true. But that would mean I'd have to like Pyraminx first, which I don't. This has happened all the way from like Pyraminx Ting Man. Remember that crazy video that I made where I was reviewing the TMS cubes and there were like 6 of me doing a Zoom call?
Oh, it was
And
awesome.
And all of us were just paying out Pyraminx Ting Man, which in a
Mm.
heartbeat we would do exactly the same again. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seeing in the chat that it's someone's birthday. It's Swifty's birthday or something.
Yeah, a lot of birthdays. I've seen a couple of birthdays pop
Yeah,
up in
that's
chat.
pretty cool. Happy birthday, Swifty.
Very cool.
Yeah, well done for like being born and surviving.
Yep. Putting another year under your belt. Yep. That's how it's done.
Nice. Good one.
When you get to our age, it's kind of like, no, it's my birthday. Not woohoo, it's my birthday.
Yeah. Hey, if you've just joined us, we are unboxing a whole bunch of puzzles. We've got 3 more to go. We've got these 3 guys. Very, very, very exciting. All of these puzzles are coming from Daily Puzzles. Ta-da! Right there. Got it. Right there. Speaking of daily puzzles, do you want some trivia about daily puzzles?
I love trivia.
Okay, so here's the way. Let's rearrange. Nice. Okay, so here's one thing that you may or may not have known about daily puzzles. Did you know, Panda Cuba, the daily puzzles has amazing customer service and prices?
Oh, I know. Like that's why I love shopping there, because I send an email, I got a reply like within a couple hours. It was impressive.
They are actually amazing. Now, and I say this not because they told me to, but because like even before I was sponsored by Daily Puzzles, I reached out to them just thinking they were just already a friendly company, and I was really impressed by how quickly they got back to me, how happy they were to like discuss things with me. I was talking about products that I wanted to get, and I might review them and whether we could come to some sort of agreement that could be mutually beneficial. And like just from get go, Billy was just so friendly and so nice.
Oh,
so
he's the nicest guy, honestly. And
he's so good.
like, oh, I love shopping there. And I remember you saying when we first met, because we met through social media and we were talking about daily puzzles really early on. And I remember you saying that their customer service is excellent. And if you email, like, they're so good at responding. And you're 100% right. Like, I emailed the other day talking about puzzles with Billy. We went back and forth all afternoon. So there you go.
So good. Did you also, another thing which you may or may not have known, did you know the Daily Puzzles has new products in stock every week?
I check every day waiting for him to upload them. Like, and then I'll message Billy.
Are you just saying that?
No, I actually message Billy all the time going, hey, Billy, I just noticed you added these dinosaur puzzles. Or Billy, I saw you added the mini. Can I have one? Or
meanwhile, Billy's like, oh, Panda Cuba again. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
50% of his emails are like from Panda Cuba.
Yeah, I know the secret to getting my emails read. There's a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me.
I don't check every day the way that you do. I check maybe like every week, and I can testify to that. It is true. Every time I go on, there's something new, which is pretty impressive.
I'm in lockdown still because I live in Melbourne. So new puzzles and ordering things online. I don't know anyone else who lives in Melbourne. It's just very satisfying to buy things and have them arrive. Because we can't, for the most part, we can't go to a lot of shops because a lot of shops are still closed.
That is accurate. I'm trying to open this and I realized that I can just like do it using it from the side instead of like making life hard for myself. But yeah. So yeah, please check out Daily Puzzles. We'll talk more about them later, but let's get back to the unboxing. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to unbox the worm, the WRM. So this, out of all the cubes that we're looking at, is probably the main. Like, I know of a lot of people who main this cube, including pros, like top level cubers, who main the WRM.
I gotta say, the last comp I went to, not a lot of worms. A lot of 11M pros. A lot.
Do you know why there weren't very many worms in that last comp?
Well,
Because
apart
there were a lot of early birds.
Oh, this is what my students must think
Thanks,
when I
guys.
say those kinds of jokes.
Thanks
Anyway.
everyone. If you're in the chat, can you let us know how much you appreciate that joke?
I'm saying we should get that audience laugh button going, because then we could sound effect this thing. We could totally
There'll be someone who still like doesn't get the joke. Hey, dad jokes. What do you mean dad jokes? These are quality jokes.
Are you not a dad? Are you not saying a joke?
I mean, I am a dad, but there we go. Thank you. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Thank you. You see, here are the people.
Totally biased.
Here are the people who appreciate. 9 out of 10. JJ Cuba. How do I kick him out of this? block from chat. No.
Nah. Yeah. It's a very look. The worm, apart the two most popular puzzles I'd probably say at comps are definitely the worm and the pro, in my experience. The worm is a very fast cube in general. What do you do with those when you unbox cubes? Because I don't know what I'm meant to do with them after I unbox them.
I put them back in the box. They just go back in the box.
You might like Max, dog. Oh, his comment just there we go. There you go. There's a good test score for
100
you.
100 of 100, yeah. Except that's the same as 10 out of 10. So thank you.
Oh, how about Ethan then? Ethan's given you that 1,000 out of.
Okay,
10.
See, that I appreciate. All right, let's talk through what we're seeing here. So we've got a bunch of different springs. We've got like an extra core. That's incredible.
Yeah, it comes with extra core. You've got extra springs. That is an adjustment tool.
Yep.
I think the things you're touching are also adjustment tools, but I've never worked out what for because I don't main it. But I've got, if I give the cube away at my next comp, like I've got all the pieces to give.
Is this for like shaving?
Right. That's what I thought too, because it does look like a shaver, but
yeah,
not 100%.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Does it annoy you, Panda Cuba, that of the 6 springs, there are 5 on top and then 1 there?
Okay, a little bit. I'm just
like
it's probably the reason I don't main it. It's probably the reason I don't main it. I just can't handle.
That is the reason why you don't main it.
Well, that and I don't like to fiddle with my cubes too much. I think they should come excellently out of the box.
Here comes the worm. Cool. It's not as light as I thought it would be.
So someone's asking, how is Tingman only getting the worm now? This is actually the 2021 edition, so this only came out in the last month, I believe.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, but it has been out for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay, look. The confession is I've had this for like a few months, and I just haven't opened it. It's just sat with my other cubes that I haven't opened, because I thought I'd save it for a special day. And today is that day. All right, here we go.
Good day. It looks great out of the box. I do love its cube shape as far as like the pieces go. It's a nice shape. They look rounded.
Oh, hey, look at that. That's pretty. You can see the magnets. I like seeing magnets. I don't know why. That's a pretty nice magnet strength too.
And they're adjustable too, unlike the previous version where you didn't get adjustable magnets. So
I like the colors. That's a very bright orange. It's a really, really bright orange compared to the red. So it's like a lot of contrast there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very like deep saturated yellow as well. So this is my main, the 11M Pro, and maybe it's similar. I don't know.
I mean, the shininess factor is definitely a lot higher.
Yeah, the shininess is a big difference as well. Okay, that is a nice cube. Yeah, right. Okay, I get it. It's easy for me to be biased and just be like, Gan is the only brand there is, blah blah blah. And everyone sort of makes fun of me being a Gan fanboy, which I am. But this is a nice cube. Yo, that's a nice cube.
How smooth is it, Tingman? We've been asked.
Very, very smooth. Also, this is out of the box. I haven't put a single drop of lube. I haven't adjusted a single thing. And it feels great. It feels really, really nice. Okay, let's do this all.
Very fast out of the box. So that, most of the cubers I know that use it actually put probably what's that lubricant? They put something in it to make it slower because it's too fast.
Yeah.
Could be a
Let's see.
good one-handed cube from the looks of it.
Someone, I just missed a comment. Someone said it sounds really quiet, and it is. It's surprisingly quiet.
Oh, see, I can hear all the noises because I've got a headset on, and I'm not a fan of the noises.
No, it's not too bad. I mean, like I'm sort of hearing in real life, and it's really not too bad. Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I'm hearing
Anyway,
it through a
alright, here we go.
microphone. So don't forget, guys, pop your comments in chat. We are reading them, and I'm trying to find comments to put up on the screen. But sometimes you guys put so many, they actually disappear before I can click on them.
Yo, 11.
Hey!
I'll take an 11. That was really
That is nice. That
was really
very
nice.
Do you know yet if you'll be Ungan fanboying?
That's really nice. Okay. Are you ready for this? If this didn't exist, if this entire brand didn't exist, this would be my main.
I'm interested to see if the mini will change my current main.
It's amazing.
I am really keen to watch that.
It actually feels like a really nice OH cube as well.
Well, we've got a lot of people asking for you to do an OH solve, so...
Yeah, let's do an OH solve.
So I know you take your hand off the timer. A lot of other cubers do leave one hand on the timer.
Oh yeah, no, I take my hand off. No real reason why. I just like to.
OLL. Oh, that's a good OLL case. Ending on a U perm, I think.
Yeah.
23. How's that for your time since your last comp?
Oh
23.
yeah, no, great. Really happy with the 23.
Oh, we got a question about Ting Boy. How fast is he now? We all saw him solve recently. He learned how to solve a cube. Cutest thing I've seen in so long.
He's the best. Ting Boy to the rescue, right? Hashtag Ting Boy to the rescue. He is has been very strange with the cube. Lately, he hasn't been doing like full solves. He's just been doing like he'll just spam PLLs. He's like, look, Dad, look how fast
he already knows PLL.
And he'll do like 10 U perms, and I'm like, okay, great, bye. Sorry, no. But yeah, he hasn't really been doing full solves as much. Like, I don't know. He plays with cubes a lot. He's been asking if he can learn the 4x4. Like,
well,
right?
We just had someone say teach
just said that. And I'm just like, buddy, you're gonna have to be prepared for a lot of disappointment if you want to do the 4x4 because like it's a difficult cube to do. And
plus the
like,
cutoff.
I want the 4x4. I mean, he needs better techniques for the 2x2 first because he just solves the 2x2 like a 3x3, and I need to teach him like some better ways to do it.
Yeah, I might join that class. I need to probably learn how to solve my 2x2, not like a 3x3, which is how I currently solve it.
Oh no, wrong one. No, mistakes were made.
Well, we're not up to the RS3M yet, guys. That'll be in a little bit. We're currently solving on the
oh my gosh.
Oh, your VPEM's the same as mine. We use the same VPEN. I don't love it. So yeah, we will show you the core when we get to the RS3M. This is the worm at the moment.
Sorry, Panda. I have to say that isn't actually my normal VPEM. I only do it if it's at that angle. Otherwise, I normally do this VPEM, like this one.
Yeah.
The rotationless.
It's rotationless, yeah. I only know the not rotationless one. Actually, someone commented in my videos that I should learn more VPEMs.
Can I please show the RS3M core? Oh yeah, the other one.
When we get up to that.
Cool. Okay, so let me just summarize what I think about the worm. It's amazing. Everything of all the rumors you've heard about how great it is are true. It's really, really great. Cool. Okay, let's get to that cube now. To the Maglev.
Here's a good question. Do you like cheese?
Yes. This person could be saying that I am like cheese. They're like, hey, you know what, Ting Man, you're like cheese.
You get better with age?
You know what? Thank you. I do. I'm getting better with age, and I stink.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it? Yeah,
you're fermented, and you stink.
See, I actually can't have cheese, but I'm making an effort to eat some cheese at the moment because of Bub. Trying to make sure Bub can tolerate cheese and appreciate it.
Who's excited about the Maglev?
Ooh.
So if I drop this right now, it should just float in the air. Ready? Nope. Didn't work. Next.
Your cube dropping skills are no good.
But hey, check out this like graphic. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Look, there's a lot more than there used to be. The RS3M
There's a
is
lot
my
going on
favorite
there.
budget cube.
Hey. Okay, so what I'm excited about is the fact that you're not going to hear spring noise, because I really like the RS. Wait, was this the cube that Uncle Tingman like suggested was the best? I suddenly can't remember.
I
I
can't
think it might have
remember.
been.
You might need to call Uncle Tingman and
Oh
ask.
no, I really am not. You know how many hours of therapy I've had to like delete the thought of Uncle Tingman from my brain.
So you know,
Uncle Tingman needs to be a distant memory. And my kids are obsessed with that video. It's so annoying. Whenever they like, we don't watch like Tingman videos a lot, but like when we do, they're always just like, Uncle Tingman, please, Uncle Tingman, and I'm like, no, no. Okay, I
never
have a
again.
feeling this was actually the one that Uncle Tingman suggested was the best.
I
and
have
what,
a feeling. Yeah.
What I remember I found annoying about it was just the noise, the spring noise. Something about the spring noise was just a bit weird. And so there shouldn't be spring noise for this because there are no springs. So let's see.
And what is your current 3x3 comp PB? We've been asked.
Oh my gosh. It is 12.01
Yeah.
or 12.1 or something like that.
I remember you saying you were trying to get was it sub 11?
I
That was your goal.
I just want a sub 12. I just want a sub 12 in. Oh my gosh, can you hear that? Uncle Tingman, way too handsome. Oh,
I know,
no.
I thought you'd like that comment.
He's coming back.
All the therapy for nothing.
Oh no. Too handsome, too handsome.
He's too handsome.
But no, that's not spelled right. Handsome, like, can't have the D. It's just handsome.
Oh no, there's no enunciation on that D, is there?
Handsome. It's
not
handsome.
When you're Uncle Tingman.
Very handsome. Huh? Handsome. Hey, a boy, very handsome.
Sorry, just having a moment, like thinking of my Rellos that sound exactly like that.
This is freaky. I'm not sure if it's just in my mind. I feel like I can actually tell that there's some weird magnetic thing going on here.
Well, I think a few of the gripes that people had originally with this cube, because it is still a very popular cube at competitions because it's a great budget puzzle with the tensioning options. Magnets not being strong enough, and spring noise, which I think is part of the reason for the Maglev.
Yeah.
To reduce the spring noise. So what do you think about
magnets? I find the magnets fine. Maybe a little bit on the weak side, but I mean they're okay. Spring noise. No spring noise. I mean, it still sounds a little bit dry, which might just be like the plastic, like sort of rubbing against each other.
I also find budget puzzles
straight plastic. It's not going to have like any of the textures that the more expensive puzzles have, like those honeycomb textures and stuff.
100%. Yeah. Well, I always find the budget puzzles drier out of the box, whereas I find the more expensive sort of mid-range to flagships generally come really well lubricated. What's feeling better, the worm, which you just had a go at, or this RS3M?
The worm feels better. But then again, I haven't done any solves with this yet, so I need to give it a go. Hey, I got a super chat from SJ Plays.
Ooh, very cool.
Who says, do a solve with your worst cube. No.
I don't think you have any bad cubes either.
Oh, I've got a really ridiculously old Rubik's Cube. That it's not the cube's fault. It's just old. But I mean, I can grab it later, maybe. Yeah. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. Appreciate that.
I solved on a really terrible cube for a colleague, and it was so bad I had to use 2 hands to turn it, and I hurt my wrist trying to turn that cube. It also had really weird stickering. I think it was the Japanese stickering option where they have different colors opposite.
Oh, yeah.
And it really threw me off trying to figure out F2L because I only do 2 colors. Tingman, you are the Chunny Devil's favorite YouTuber.
No. I mean, thank you. Sorry, it was a no to that. It was just no to the
Unfortunate timing. Unfortunate timing.
Thank you, Chunny Devil.
Thought that was really nice.
This cube is it's amazing. Do you mind, Panda, calling up like the website, like the price for this? Because it's easy for me to say that I like the worm better than this, but I think when it comes to comparing prices, I have a feeling that the Maglev could actually be way better in terms of like value for money.
Yeah, I have it open. I just don't know how to put on. I can't remember how to add it to the thing. Sorry, I have it open.
Here it is. Yeah.
So
Okay, so we're
it's
looking at $18.50 Australian, and how much is the worm?
The worm is $39.50 at Daily Puzzles.
Okay, cool. So twice the price. Yeah, currently on sale. Hey, guys, the worm's on sale. So to me, the question then becomes, when you compare the price that way, the question becomes, is it twice as good, right? Because if it's twice the price, then it's sort of like, you're expecting twice the quality, and it's definitely better. I don't know if I would say it's twice as good. If you've got money to spend, then obviously you just go for the expensive ones. But if you don't have money to spend, then what you're interested in is value. You're interested in value for money, in how much it's worth. And I actually wonder whether the worm's actually twice as good.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to cubes becoming more expensive, you're usually paying for customizability, which means you're paying either for adjustable magnets or easier to tension options, like a tensioning tool, so you get the exact same on each face of the cube. So the question is, how much do you want to adjust your cube once you get it? Like I adjust a fair few of mine.
Oh my gosh.
But I love to break down my cubes and set them up lovingly. Ooh, HP. Oh no. I need to learn more OL.
That was the world's worst F2L. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm finding this too loose at the moment. The Maglev is like, so look, I'm gonna give it one hard flick.
Did it do a 360? Like, did that just go all the way around? Wow.
Yeah, it does a 360 right now. Like,
that is very loose.
Like the Z3 cubing, like, world's loose. Like how many world's loose.
Oh, I love that video where he sees how many, if he can get it like turning. It's like a fidget spinner. So
it's obviously way too loose. But I mean, this is stuff that can be fixed. Like, we just want to tighten it and stuff. So it's like we can't penalize it just because it's out of the box. Like that's what it's like. We're going to customize it first. But to me, the fact that like the worm out of the box is just like, I could use this in a comp right now. Like if I want to fix stuff, I'll just fine tune a little bit, but it's already almost perfect. Whereas this guy's like, I think I'm gonna have to spend a bit of time sort of getting it just right before I want to use it. I'm gonna say that if you're deciding between the two, because I saw a few comments before, sort of deciding which one you would get, I reckon you can't go wrong with either, because the worm is amazing, right? But if you think that's stretching your like it's a bit too expensive for you, even if you get the Maglev and you don't like it that much, you have the Maglev. Like, you now have a cube that has magnetic levitation going on. Like, it's amazing.
I agree. Look, I guess it really, like, a lot of people ask on stream, what would you buy? And I guess it's really, what's the best puzzle for your price range?
Yeah.
Because I also don't think you need to spend a lot to get a really good cube. I think I get about the same times on the worm as I do on my main, which is the Gan 11 M Pro. But it's a matter of preference. I definitely prefer the UV feel. I don't like the frosted plastic on the worm.
All right, here we go. So someone asked before whether we could have a look at the core. So that's our core, but obviously we want to see more than the core.
Plastic core with metal inserts.
I want to see what's going on there.
And that would be the Maglev stuff.
So weird to not see springs.
Now we've got a question. What was your hardest challenge in cubing? And that's for both of us. What was your hardest challenge? I'll let you go first.
My hardest challenge was probably learning the 4x4 blindfold. It was a little bit hard.
Oof, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say learning OLL, which I'm still trying to learn. I've learned a couple more. I was actually watching your OLL video the other day, trying to learn a couple more easy OLLs. I'd also say being an adult and being a cuber, going to a comp and trying to find people to talk to without looking like a creep.
Yeah.
Because everyone's very young and you're very not young.
Nah.
But I help out every comp, so I get to talk to delegates and stuff, so that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So Cubehead has a really good video on how the Maglev system works in this. But for those of you who want to see, there are no springs here. And so the way that the cube is tensioned when you pull it out, and the reason why it pops back in again to sort of hold the integrity of the cube together is that there is a magnet. They're just opposing poles of the magnet just facing each other. So it's a little bit hard to see with this camera, but if I pull it up, I'm pushing like north-north together or south-south together, and it doesn't like that. So as soon as I let go, it just like pops away. It's incredible.
Yep.
So the new Gan 12 is going to have this technology as well, and I'm going to be making a video on that when it comes out. So I'll go into a lot more detail.
Are there going to be another 6 Tingmans comparing them again, like the MS?
Who knows?
We got another question here. When did you start cubing, Tingman? And they love your channel.
Thank you. I started cubing in 2018. Was it 2018? I think so. I need to watch that video that I made on my first year of speed cubing.
Your hair was a lot longer back then. I was watching it the other day, reflecting on my own cubing journey.
I know.
But
it's ridiculous.
Wasn't that for a good cause? Don't I recall that was donated?
I was growing it out for like over a year so that I could do World's Greatest Shave, which is raising money for blood cancer. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. It is time now for our very, very final puzzle to unbox.
Tingman, I think we've got a visitor.
What?
I think we have a visitor to the chat.
Oh wow. Who is it?
Apparently we should invite Phil. Have you got Phil that you can add him to the chat?
Phil?
Yeah.
As in,
he owns Daily Puzzles and the Cubicle.
What?
Yeah. Pretty cool guy.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh my goodness. Is that Phil?
I'm here.
Oh my gosh.
This is Phil, owner of the Cubicle and the Daily Puzzle store. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you, mate.
Of course. Sorry for being so late. It was a little last minute, but we made it work.
All right, guys. What are your questions for Phil?
It's so confusing. Like, even when I know what's going on, just seeing that.
What are you talking about?
My webcam's frozen.
It's the most confusing thing on earth. Well, first of all, congratulations, Phil, on your recent wedding.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Fantastic to hear. Yeah,
happiest day of my life.
Yeah, no doubt.
Other than launching Daily Puzzles.
Yeah, obviously. And
speaking of Daily Puzzles, do you actually mind if we talk about Daily Puzzles a little bit now?
Yes, of course.
I'm sure you won't mind that. But Daily Puzzles. So we were going through before with like some interesting things about Daily Puzzles. If you've just joined, by the way, we're about to unbox the 11 Mini, the Gan 11 Mini. So stay tuned for that. But just really quick, Daily Puzzles. One thing that not a lot of people know is that international shipping for Daily Puzzles is actually cheaper than what a lot of people think. Any comments on that, Phil?
Yeah, this is definitely correct. We do about 20% of our customers right now are based international.
Wow.
And the biggest comment I get from people is, I didn't expect the prices to be so low. I think a lot of people just sort of have this preset, disposition in their mind. Shipping is going to be 30, 40, 50 bucks, but a lot of our shipping prices, in fact, most of them are starting at $8 US. So it's, not too bad depending on where you live.
Yeah. And the thing too, like there have been people who've told me that shipping wise, it was like a few dollars more expensive than if they bought something locally, but they were like, oh, I did it anyway because I wanted to support, Tingman or whatever. And it's like, those people are the MVPs, right? I mean, I'm
100%.
so grateful for those people who are happy to spend like really just a few dollars more often, not like heaps more, but it means that they're supporting us. It means that we can make more videos like this. It means that that Daily Puzzles can grow, and the mission of Daily Puzzles is a very positive one as well. Like you guys are all about the speed cubing community as well, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely, and we appreciate the support so much. We've grown a lot over the past few years, and definitely, I owe a lot of thank you to both of you. But yeah.
And I think we saw recently you actually moved into a beautiful new space. We saw on your Instagram. How's that going?
Yes, we did. So just moved into a brand new warehouse, taking a lot longer to set up than expected. It's, mostly operational now, but it's been the busiest time ever, the most exciting time ever. It's just been fantastic. So the new space is great. We should have a vlog coming soon. Not too sure when. We are still, things are a little bit hectic, but if you guys want to see a vlog of the new warehouse, that will be coming eventually.
Sweet.
I think I said recently, Tingman, if I ever went there, I'd never leave the Daily Puzzles warehouse. I don't know about you, but I would be so happy just to be surrounded by puzzles. Billy's like living my dream.
Sure.
You have to bring a mattress and a sleeping bag.
Yeah. I'd probably do that.
One final thing that I want just to mention about Daily Puzzles shipping internationally is actually to ask a question to Panda and also to everyone in the chat who might not know. What do you think are what do you think is like the top country or like the main countries internationally that Daily Puzzles ships to, apart from Australia, which is where we're based? But yeah, where do you think is some of the most common places that Daily Puzzles ships to? It might surprise you.
Very good question.
Yeah, just based on my experience as your moderators, like I know India is a very popular destination because I know Billy gets asked a lot if you ship, and the shipping to India, I think you said in your last video, Billy, is very excellent. I think you said it's like $8 US.
Yeah, correct. And I have been seeing the India fan base has been growing, so we've been seeing quite a few more orders from India, which has been excellent to see, and hopefully that keeps growing.
So we've got a few people saying India. We've got New Zealand. New Zealand is up there, isn't it, Billy? Phil, I mean.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Phil, Billy, I'll take either. But New Zealand, yeah, definitely. But I always consider that Australia.
Yeah. so quite a few people are mentioning that. America. So by that, I guess you're meaning the US. So definitely the US as well.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. Earth is probably a pretty big one, right?
Yeah. Earth, believe it or not, 100% of our orders are based on Earth for now.
That's awesome. That's also a bit disappointing. I mean, one day hopefully we'll be shipping to the moon or to Mars. Hey, how about this one?
That is remarkably accurate, Cuba.
So Germany. So yeah, Germany apparently is really up there, isn't it?
Yeah, so Germany, I have to check the specifics. It's either number 1 right now or very close.
Oh my
second.
gosh. I never would have guessed. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
So
a lot of people are surprised when we say that.
Yeah.
I am surprised.
Is there anyone from Germany in the chat? Please say hi. Shout out to everyone from Germany if you are watching. Thank you. On behalf of your country, please accept our thanks.
I think it's the middle of their day, so
making orders. Yeah. Okay, looks like this person might be. I'm guessing that's I am and not I'm Yeah, that's so cool.
Oh, you got quite a few people.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right. All right, sweet. Guys, I think it's time to get into this final cube.
This is the one I want so much.
I can't actually wait. Although, wait. Quick shout out to a super chat. Hey, thank you. Love the content. Curious what method used to teach all on Teamboy cubing. Any tips for teaching kids about 5-6 years old? Yeah, I do have a couple of responses to that. The way I taught them, beginner's method, of course. When I was teaching Ola, I think I was just using whatever was available at the time, which is a combination of like JPEM tutorials and some other stuff that I found on YouTube. Once Tingboy was wanting to solve, there were a lot more resources, including a tutorial that I made. So cheeky plug for that. So I have my own, like, which I'll link in the video description. I've got my own tutorial, which I think is quite simple, like step by step. But it was very gradual. I think that was the main thing for Tingboy. It was definitely not like, we're going to solve the whole cube today. It was like, all right, buddy, this is going to take a while. Like, it might take you a month. You know, are you okay with that? And so preparing him from the start that this was a long-term thing and not just like, you know, I need immediate gains. And then it would be like, all right, today's goal is to see if we can make the daisy, you know, let's make a flower. And then the next day it's like, hey, do you reckon that we could do one side and like celebrate every single step of the way? And I think, yeah, you know, just encouragement that's the way that you get kids going. So yeah, that's how we did it.
I also think patience, being very patient, because the way your brain works, because you're an experienced cube, is very different from how another person's brain works. So I think patience.
Definitely.
And like you said, definitely doing it in steps. I've taught a lot of people how to solve. And the problem is if you mess up like later on and you don't know how to do the first two, then you have to start from scratch. So that's why the steps and teaching one thing at a time, like cross and then corners and then edge pieces is so important. That's such a happy thing for me right
can we just
now.
appreciate the colors? Also, do you want to guess which one's the mini?
So I think it's the one
I know the answer.
right. I know the answer. It's
The one that surprised me was the first thing that surprised me was the fact that the boxes are the exact same size. So you guys are right. This is just the regular 11M Pro, and this is the mini, exact same box size. Because I don't know, tessellation in the shipping boxes. I don't know.
I
More
just love this
affordable
JJ Cuba
manufacturing, I
comment.
Yes,
Stop
that's
flexing.
true. I'm sorry. Sorry, JJ Cuba.
Billy, we have a question that I think you're probably in the best place
so-
to answer about shipping. Can you pay with only Aussie dollars or your own currency for daily puzzles?
Right, yeah. I'm not too sure what ASD is. Maybe they're saying odd, but
I think it's
yeah,
meant to be
generally
AUD.
right, yeah. Well, generally speaking, we accept most major currencies. So we got RMB in China, we got US dollars, euros, Great British pounds. I'm not too sure it would be pretty much everywhere in the world, but I would say we would cover the majority of bases. If you have a Visa or Mastercard or Amex, we pretty much accept most payments. We don't typically have anyone saying, they're from a country where they can't check out with their local currency.
Some of
So
us
pretty
are
much everything
trying
is the
to
answer.
like unbox a cube here.
Sorry.
No, sorry. Hey, pro tip on how to get unsponsored. Like speak over your sponsor.
No, not at all.
No,
Well, they gave you AirPods.
Yeah, that's right. So the first thing I was going to say was that the 11M Mini comes with AirPods, which is pretty cool. I mean, like, for the proof that gun is Apple.
Oh, I approve
hey,
of this comment.
So, can I just double check this? This is a different color from what it normally is,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, I've
Yeah,
got a
this is a
normal
whole
one
new
here.
style, new color, and a different logo, I think.
It's a new bag, a whole new bag. Sorry.
So
shout out
just
to
aside,
my,
I've got two here
Disney
for your
video.
Ting Man. So we've got very old bag, new bag, old bag, new bag. Very different blues.
They make really good mittens too. Like in winter when it's really cold.
That's the only reason I buy them.
Yeah.
Also good like sock puppets. Hi.
Well, see, I've actually got these other really great puzzle bags. I don't know if you've seen them, Phil, from Daily Puzzles. These really excellent, really soft puzzle bags. They're really good. They're so soft.
They look super premium and definitely better quality than the Gan ones, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely. I just love the Daily Puzzles logo as well on it. Pops so well. Oh,
yeah,
that's new.
Contrast.
Whole new tensioning system there, Ting Man.
Wow. So these are the corner magnets, right? There are 8 of them, so it has to be.
So they'd be replaceable, I'm assuming. Like, does it already have them in there? So they're like another option.
Yeah, I think it does come with a lower strength, so it should be about a medium strength.
I'm actually so nervous to open this, but I've kept people waiting enough. Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah, definitely.
3, 2, 1. At first glance, this looks exactly the same, but when I look closer, yeah, that is definitely smaller. I don't know what I expected. I think in my mind I was just like the cube's going to be like this big or something because it's the mini. So the Gan 11 Mini is a regular standard like size for 3x3 is 56 millimeters, and this guy is 53.
Correct. Yep.
Is that right? So we're looking at a difference of 3 millimeters, and to most people it's like that's nothing, but if you're a Cuba, you know that we can tell the difference in like 1 millimeter. So 3 millimeters is quite a big jump, and indeed, there you go. Look at the size difference. It's quite a bit of a size difference there. But got to try it out. Let's spam some J-palms.
And this is frosted, yes, Ting Man?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
I know. This reminds me of the face you made when you got the 11M Pro for the first time and unboxed it. Was it 4 of them? This is his happy place, everyone.
This is my
New
happy
Gan
place.
puzzles that are good.
This is my happy place. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. So I've got 2 questions that with this puzzle. Is it going to be is it going to replace my current OH main? Because a smaller cube for one-handed is advantageous, but not too much smaller. And secondly, will Ting Boy want to use this cube?
Well, we did have a lot of comments.
Question.
Yeah, we had a lot of comments
That's right,
earlier
it's far more
asking if
important
this
question.
would become Ting Boy's puzzle. So, see, look, give that cube to Ting Boy. I thought Olor might like this though.
So you guys might know in the chat what Olor's main has been. Her very first main was the Moyu GTS3M. Her second main, I'll see if anyone in the chat knows. But Ting Boy, now that he's a cube, I asked him, you can pick a main as well. You can come competitions with us if you want. What's your main going to be? And he was like, I want yours. And I'm like, okay, no. Like Daddy has expensive taste. Daddy chose a really expensive one. You can choose like a less expensive one. So if anything happens, and he's like, no, I want yours. I want that one. I want and then Ola's just like, it's the 11M. And he's like, I want the 11M. And I'm like, no, we can't all use the 11M.
Well,
anyway, I think I saw the answer here. So JJ Cuba got it. This is Ola's second main. And then in the last month or two, Olor has switched mains again, and now her main, I'm not even sure if Billy knows this, her current main is the 11M soft.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting choice.
Good choice.
Why do my kids have such expensive taste? I know the answer, but it's
well, someone once.
Anyway.
So I told someone I was pregnant recently, and they said, "Be prepared to have nothing of your own anymore, because everything you have, your children will want." And I was like, "Oh, okay then, good to know." But yep, that's a thing. Now, don't forget, guys, pop your comments in chat, both for Billy, myself, or Tingman, and we're happy to answer them. While Tingman does a T perm and. Souls in a 14.5. Oh, yep, sorry.
Someone says, go Billy in puppet mode. Just press the puppet mode button, Tingman.
I have a feeling Billy in puppet mode might be around.
Yeah, so we were talking about the puppet, Phil, sorry, is it Philly? Philly? Talking about
Philly
that
works.
before. Yeah. Love it. Someone actually recently asked me if I saw your face, and I said, no, it's a mystery. I kind of like that it's a mystery, though. Oh, yeah,
well, you
obviously.
get a little sneak peek on Instagram. Oh, there I am.
I love the mini daily
Face
puzzle
reveal.
shirt. Speaking of which, actually, Billy and Phil, I'm actually going to need some more daily puzzle swag for my mini panda cuba, so...
Definitely, we're going to need some smaller sizes.
Yeah. Oh, wow, the prayer. If you don't know the song, children or adults, this is the prayer. It is a very beautiful duet song.
Thank you.
Well done, sir. It is it's got a very big range. I struggle.
Bye.
Yes, puzzle Phil can sing. Yes, that is a thing. It was beautiful to hear Olor sing in your most recent Disney video. I loved that.
She's a singer. She loves singing.
And I think you told me that was one take, that whole video. Like
It was one take. Oh my gosh. That was take number 6.
For those who don't know,
I think 7 or 8 takes in total. Yeah.
Trying to do any video in one take. I've never done a video in one take. The video I released recently was about 4 cut together. So that is impressive. To do it all in one take and nail it, it takes a lot of talent. Nice U finish.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, and that's with the mini. So for those who aren't too familiar with this puzzle, This puzzle recently came out from Gan, and the idea is that the core pieces are exactly the same size as all the other Gan puzzles, but the edge pieces and corner pieces are actually slightly smaller, which is how you get to the 53mm size.
Let's do an OH solve.
Which you can kind of see on the puzzle.
What? Oops. All right, that's not going to be very good.
Just while Tim Man's struggling to one-hand that, Billy, do you ship to Iran? We've been asked.
Yes, we do. I don't know the price off the top of my head, but we definitely do. So just go to checkout, enter your shipping address, and you should get a quote before payment is required. So yeah, if you ever need to check the price of shipping to any location, it's really simple. You can just go on our website and enter your shipping details.
Excellent shipping all over the world, everyone. Daily Puzzle has very excellent shipping rates. They're very competitive, so definitely check them out. It's very rare I hear that they can't have like puzzles shipped to them. So definitely check out Daily Puzzles.
Unless you're watching from North Korea or outside of that.
Yeah, but we are both sponsored by Daily Puzzles, so
who's got a sub 20? What?
Ooh,
What even was that?
What's your current PB?
That was a sub 20 OH. A 15. But whenever I get a sub 20 for OH, I just rejoice. That was a hand scramble though, but you know, it was a bit of an annoying cross. I am so used to using a 56mm puzzle for OH that using a 53mm puzzle is a little bit unusual. But I think I'm gonna try. So I don't immediately know whether this is gonna become my OH main, but I definitely am gonna keep going with it.
Someone just keeps asking. I just want to answer so they stop spamming chat.
No. You should answer that question.
Would you teach your child cubing early so they become the next world record holder? Oh, please. I'm going to hang like cubes above this kid's like cot. Like I'm thinking of getting some of those little mini. I'm seriously thinking about getting some of those mini puzzles. I've got a mobile, whatever it's called, above the crib. I've got one of those, and I'm tempted to rip off what's currently on it and just stick like cubes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, stimulate that brain early. We're going to do that. Nigel asks, can Daily Puzzle ship to Singapore? I believe the answer to this is yes.
Yes, we do, and shipping is pretty fast to Singapore.
And Singapore is an excellent place. I've been there on holiday in the last 3 years before all the lockdown stuff happened. Love the food. It's great.
Yo, this is amazing for OH. Like, what is even happening?
I love this comment, Ting Man. Ting Man is Ting Fun.
Ting Man is having a whole ting of fun right now. Seriously, this is amazing for OH. Billy, you may or may not see an order for like 2 more of these cubes from me
20
later.
More.
No, come on. Even I've got like limits.
The new tensioning system is pretty cool too. I think it's probably one of the easiest to understand that Gan has released for one of their flagship cubes.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot less pieces as well compared to the previous GES elasticity system as well. It's all in the one.
Yeah, definitely. Simplicity is great.
Yeah, and I think that's something a lot of cubists sort of look for.
This. I love this so much. I actually don't really want to show it to Ting Boy because I'm pretty sure he'll just take it off me.
I'll make the order for 10 more right now.
Everyone heard that on chat. I'm expecting 10. All right, I'm going to do one more OH solve, and then I'm going to give you my honest opinion on all these cubes.
Yep. Nope. Let's see if we can mess up Ting Man by asking him complicated questions, guys. So give me some complicated questions. See if we can mess up his soul before he finishes. We've probably got about 10 more seconds. So you got to post.
No.
Recite pi in full before you finish.
Ting Boy is going to steal your cubes at night. Oh, I don't think he'd do that.
No. Locking up a little bit on this one.
I didn't even have to say anything.
Oh my gosh, this cube is so nice. Oh man.
Are you converted is the bigger question. Is this going to be your new main? Is this main worthy for you?
Everything has disappeared to me right now. It's just me and this cube. The stream
That's
has
what you want.
vanished. Like
Yeah,
I'm just
we're
in the zone.
we're just voices in the back of his head. I
You're
think,
just
Phil.
voices.
We're just voices that he sort of listens to.
No. No.
What is the mass of the sun if your train is 7 minutes late? There you go. Answer that, Tingman.
The answer is Tuesdays. Every Tuesday.
I thought
That's
the
what I
answer
was
was B. When in doubt, pick B. Was it C? I always get those two
It's C.
confused.
It's C. It's when in doubt, pick C.
Oh, I like
All right,
this one.
guys.
Can Ting Boy sing?
Yeah, he can. No, Ting Boy sings in the Ting Boy video. In the one where Ting Boy solves. In
There
the
you go.
one where the one where Billy was like, let's give it for Ting Boy, and then
Oh.
Ting Boy and Ola were like, yeah.
Oh, this is another good one. If Tingman gets a new main or something, he should call it his Ting main.
I
Ah,
should call it my Ting main.
well done, that person. Well done.
All right, here are the 5 cubes, guys. one
Fourth cube on the left.
one cube has been slightly deconstructed, but it's like fine
yeah.
dining, right?
If it was fine dining, there'd be a single piece.
That's right. It's like, here you go. Your dinner is served. Bon appetit. There'll be $300. Okay, this is how you know that I am not being forced to give you my comments, because I do not endorse all of these cubes. There's actually one that I'm not sure if I recommend. Maybe this is the part where we should kick Billy Phil out so that he can't stop me.
If I had to guess, I would say it's the 2x2, but that's just me.
Let's see if he's right. Okay, let's go backwards. So starting with the last one that I unboxed. This is the Gan 11M Mini. Wait, where's the thingy? Here it is. And if you joined recently, you will know I am in love with this cube. It is almost definitely going to become my OH main. I'm going to continue, practicing and using this to solve, but it's incredible. I'm also like 99% sure that Tingboy is going to steal it from me tomorrow when he's awake, and it's going to be his cube. So yes, the Mini is game changing. Gan, if you're watching this, please continue making small cubes. Like 53 is like, ooh, so good. So yes, buy this. And then the Maglev. This is this is the Maglev. This beautiful.
The RS3M. For anyone who missed the unboxing, this is the
RS3M
new 2021.
Maglev. And it's 20 Australian dollars, which is really cheap for a magnetic cube, one with like pretty new tech in it as well. And I'm going to stand by what I mentioned before, which is that even if you buy this and you don't think it's going to be a main and you don't like love it to death, you're still going to be, I think, pretty happy to own this piece of technology. Like, one of the first cubes ever with that magnetic repulsion system in place of springs. Yeah. Do you guys have any comments or thoughts about that?
Yeah, one thing I would say about that is with the Maglev, I found if you're okay spending some time setting it up, it really turns it into a whole different cube. I mean, out of the box versus set up cube, it's a totally different feeling. So definitely fiddle around with the tensions if you get it. Add, some silicone lubricant, and it will feel a lot different. And no spring noise is fantastic.
Yeah, and I think originally my issue, I love that. That's my favorite budget puzzle to recommend to new cubers, the RS3M. And I guess the biggest issue I had was that I wanted stronger magnets if I was going to main it, which is why that's not my main. But I think you said you like the magnets on this one, so it might be that it's slightly better than last year. I think that's the beauty of cubing tech. It's always getting better, so it's definitely a worthy cube to consider for a main, and at a very reasonable price too.
Yep, definitely.
And I think it might be Uncle Tingman's choice as well.
And remember, Uncle Tingman, very handsome.
Handsome, very handsome. Stop it! Stop it! Okay. So
I knew I'd
yes,
trigger it.
yes to this guy,
Mm.
just for the fact that it's just cutting edge, new stuff. The worm. I'm not sure if Billy was around when I said it before, but I said that if Gan didn't exist as a company, the worm would be my main. I really like it.
It's a very popular puzzle in Melbourne at competitions. Certainly scrambled quite a few of those during the comps that I attend in Melbourne. It's very smooth. I think.
Does this sell well? Oh, sorry to cut you off.
No. Good to
Oh,
ask.
sorry. Yeah. Initially, first it wasn't super fast, but when they brought out the light version, which is just cheaper and the exact same cube, just with a little bit cheaper box, but the actual cube itself is the same. That has been really popular, and they do have a Maglev edition coming out very soon. So
oh,
stay tuned
actually,
for
wow,
that.
that's cool. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, very soon. I think this early next month.
It's all the rage guys.
Yeah.
Maglev.
Yeah, we don't
Soon
like
people
springs
will
around
be
here.
making fun. Soon the cubes will be making fun of each other if they're not Maglev. It's like, ew, you're so gross. You don't even have Maglev.
I think that's justified.
Speaking of things we don't like and things we like, what is your favorite thing about cubing?
I really like being in the zone when I'm cubing, which I sort of mentioned before, when it's just like me and the cube and the world sort of fades a little bit and it's just like flow state, when the solves are just coming out and you're just like, yeah, that's the best. And then on top of that, like the community, when I'm actually aware of other people, the community, being able to do stuff like this with Panacuba and with Billy, like it's great, friends that I've made because of cubing.
Yeah. Well, like I think it's even if you watch the documentary on Netflix, like that, like watching everyone celebrate everyone else's souls, I think that's what makes our community different from a lot of other communities. That we don't
definitely.
want people around us to fail. We celebrate successes with them, and I think that's why I really love being part of the community. Because I think someone said on one of my videos recently, "Oh, I'm really slow," and I said it doesn't matter how fast you are. It's not about how fast you are, like compared to anyone else. It's just about you always trying to do better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great point about just the overall inclusivity. And it's unfortunate that you don't always find that with other communities, but just with cubing, it doesn't matter where you're from, your age, just anything. Everyone's just so accepting and welcoming. I think most people would find.
Yeah.
And while you're just putting that back together, Tingman, we actually did that at a comp once. They did not know how to do it. It was hysterical, the two people who made it to the finals. Will you live stream the new 21 by 21 and solve it?
Well, I mean, if people want me to, I guess I have to. But
yeah,
I mean,
I'm not going to solve it, but
if I do, it would be for charity again, because last year we managed. My goal was to raise 10,000, and we raised, I think, nearly 9. And so I would really, really love to be able to raise $10,000 for like a really good charity this year.
Yeah.
Okay, two more puzzles. Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
The 2 more puzzles to comment on, and they are the Gan re-releases, 251M and the Pyraminx enhanced version, both UV coded. And one of these I adore, and one of these I don't know if I would recommend. Would Billy, Phil like to guess?
Well, now reflecting on it, I think you might say the Pyraminx, because you said something about the turning not being too distinctive. But we'll see.
Did you say reflecting on it because it's reflective?
That is exactly why I chose that word. Yes.
The dad jokes are strong, even with Billy. And you are right, my friend. You are exactly right. I really feel like the 251 UV edition, like adding the UV, was really giving it
a leap.
Yes, thank you. Whereas, wait, trying really hard to think of a pun. No puns are coming to mind. Whereas it felt like for the Pyraminx, it was a bit just I don't know. It was like
sliding down a pyramid.
It was like sliding. No. It's not sliding down a pyramid. It's like sliding across. It's like if the pyramid was like this. If the ancient Egyptians built the pyramids on their tips.
Sliding down the middle. into the core.
It feels like it's an adjacent puzzle. It's like another option, but it's not actually better. Whereas the UV version of the 2x2 was like, this is actually better to me. Like I actually prefer this, and this is just another option. You now have the UV version, and it doesn't feel like it's actually better.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
fair. My only regret is I wish they put the UV on the Pro 2x2 because I'm personally not a huge fan of the Leap 2x2. I know some people are, but I wish they did it for the Pro.
Yeah, me too. That would be my preference as well.
As I keep saying in all my videos, I love the shiny puzzles. So pretty much if any of my mains come out shiny, the ones that are frosted, I'm gonna change.
Yep. Yeah.
So the mini's looking very good right now. It's arriving tomorrow.
Oh yes.
Don't let us down, Australia Post.
So good.
All
right.
I like this comment. Are you going to hide the cube from Ting Boy? How much do you love your new mini?
The Cuba part of me wants to hide it, but the dad in me will not hide it from my son, from my only son who I love. I will definitely let him give this a go.
He deserves it.
He does deserve it. I mean, it's Ting Boy. There's only one Ting Boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of things being boys or girls, haven't said whether Mini Panda Cuba is a boy or a girl. I actually think I've told both of you, unfortunately, so neither of you can guess. But chat, do we think I'm having a boy or a girl? Because I'm happy to say what I'm having. It's not a secret. Pretty much everyone knows. I know both of you know, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh, the big reveal is happening right now. I thought you were going to save it for some other time. Oh, wow.
Nah,
you can't hold it in.
Don't really mind. Well, do both of you know? I think I've told both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of boy. One person thinks girl, another girl.
I'm seeing a few girls here.
One person assumed it was a girl because I said mini Panda Cuba. That wasn't a hint at what it was. That was just me saying it's a mini version of me or mini me.
Michael thinks he knows.
I don't think I've told Michael.
Sorry, Michael. Michael thinks he's on the inside, but obviously he's not. Just kidding.
Sorry, Michael. Actually, Jack Kai knows because I told him we were chatting the other week.
You know, the better blind Cuba, he knows. Yeah.
Hey, they're both excellent.
Michael will be there soon.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I've judged both of them. They're both excellent blind solvers. It's absolutely amazing. I think I watched Michael do it. What was it? A 38 blind solve on his Instagram. 38 cube.
Michael's actually incredible. Yeah.
Amazing. I don't know how you guys.
But I'm gonna be better than him soon because I just signed up for Jack Kai's blind course. So.
You need to sign up for Michael's blind course.
Yes, it is a human. It is
a human. The winner is Swifty because they guessed human and they are right.
Let's have a look. I'll see if I can find some of the right answers. So, drum roll everybody in your heads because we don't have sound effects on this live stream. It is. Oops, wrong click. But it is going to be a panda.
It's a panda. It is an animal.
I'm really disappointed if it's not a panda.
This person, I'm trying to find the first person that got it right, but there's a lot of comments. I'm still scrolling trying to find the first person.
It's gonna take you a while to like find the original.
Oh, here's the first person to get it right. It's a boy.
Yay!
We got confirmation. My 20-week scan. So it's definitely a boy.
Awesome.
So totally gonna get my boy into cubing early. Just gonna like surround him with cubes and hang cubes above his crib and like.
I think start him at 3 months.
I'm more worried about the choking hazard at this point because they are made of little pieces, so I need to find just like a solid big cube, or maybe I'll give him my
Unfortunately, very solid.
No, I'm thinking my 9-centimeter Chi-Meng plus something.
Give him 3 months just to be a baby and just to do all the boring baby stuff, and then it's like
like bro,
the training begins. Get rid of that toy. Give me that bottle.
No. No, it's very exciting because totally gonna get him into cubing and footy. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be so cool.
Yep. Looking forward to having another member of the Daily Puzzles fam. Get him all kitted up.
Definitely. Sponsorship coming soon.
There you go. From a young age. Might be the youngest sponsored Daily Puzzles Cuba.
Indeedy. All right. Let's remove this. Thank you very much, Billy Phil, for joining us.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for sending these puzzles, and you guys in the chat, if you haven't already, dailypuzzles.com.au. Even if you don't want to buy anything right now, just check out their website. Just see what's there. You know, it's good to just like see what's available. And of course, code Tingman, code Panda.
Oops, how could I possibly click that? Sorry, there we go.
She beat me to it.
Code Ting Boy. Press that button.
I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have a Ting Boy. I only have this other one.
Code Ting Boy.
I think that's from my channel.
It's a misspelling.
Hey, it's the shortest. It might be the shortest Daily Puzzles code.
Ola actually asked me the other day.
Oh no,
Ola asked me. She was just like, "Oh, is Mum gonna get like a discount code as well?" And I'm like, "This isn't a thing. It's like families don't just get like discount codes for like every single person in the family. It's just like it's so normalized to her that it's like, oh yeah, you just have a discount code. You know, if you exist, you have a discount code. But like, yeah.
Don't you have like a bird? Get one for the bird as well.
I have 2 birds now, so yeah,
you do?
maybe I should have, yeah. If I teach my bird how to cube, then I think they should get a discount code.
We need to see Ting Bird in the next video.
Ting Bird.
Ting Bird Junior and Ting Bird Senior, like are they? Because there's 2 of them. One's older than the other, or is it like?
we just so they're both budgies, and we just got a second budgie recently. So yeah, it's a little.
Oh, awesome.
Baby budgie. I know, super cute.
Well, if you do have a code for your wife, this is a suggestion of a code.
For 10% off. That's great.
Love that. Love that. That's hilarious. I love the puns in chat, guys. Keep them coming. They're absolutely hysterical. I'll keep putting them on the live stream.
How about this, Billy? Would you approve of this?
I'd have to run some financial calculations.
You might run Daily Puzzles to the ground within one day.
Would not be happy.
Yeah.
Oh goodness! I assume that meant to say Ting Bird with a D on the end.
No, it's Ting Burb. You know that. Panda Cuba is not. Panda Cuba is not a burb owner. You guys know it's burb.
Well, I have a dog. Can my dog have one?
Ting Burb.
Can it solve
the cube? It does look like a panda.
Yeah.
Just saying, my dog actually looks like a panda.
Have you checked? Like, plot twist, it is a panda.
DNA test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely not the reason we got him though.
That is a sign that it's late and it's time to go. Thank you again, Billy, for sending us these. Go check them out. Go subscribe to Panda Cuba if you haven't yet. Her channel is amazing. She actually posts. She's posted quite regularly recently. It's a whole bunch of stuff, and I think plans for more in the future. So please do that. And yeah. Oh, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to me, then like, what are you doing? Like, subscribe, please. Do it.
Make sure to check out the cubicle.
And please check out the cubicle.
Just as I put up the Daily Puzzles logo, you say that.
We need the cubicle logo. Both stores need equal advertising.
The cubicle. So confusing.
Use code CubeHead.
Use code Ting Head. All right, it's definitely time to go. Bye everyone in the chat. Bye Aiden.
Thanks for having me.
Bye XD. Bye Grace. Sorry, I'm not answering your questions. Bye Chani again. Bye the cubing martial artist. Bye Combo. Even though you just said hello. I'm from Israel. That's super cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Love you all. Bye.
I'll do it. Bye.
Bye.